Uh, there's a game changer in of itself. What's going on, Ryan?
Not much. I am just hanging out. I'm getting myself packed. I'm moving out in a few weeks.
Bet.
Based.
Um,
Based in apartment pilled.
exactly.
It's quite luxurious. It's not. It's like, okay.
It's fine.
It'll do. You know?
To be honest, it just means a more open washing machine, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I live alone, so that also increases the derangedness of my actions.
Exactly.
If I want, I can just sleep in the middle of the kitchen floor. Wake up, it's fine.
I technically could also still do that. It would just be more weird.
I mean, Stuart would walk out and be like, what the fuck?
I would say, go away. I'm sleeping. Like, I would actually just tell him to fuck off.
Fuck off, I'm eepy.
Yeah, I'm eepy, man. Go away.
Which, you know,
Guys
fair
was trying
enough.
to make some breakfast.
Fuck him and his breakfast.
Hey, that's the most important meal of the day, you
I
motherfucker.
never eat it.
See,
I think today's the first time I've had breakfast in months.
that's why you're always eepy. You're missing the most important meal of the day.
I don't know. I wake
Yeah,
up,
this-
have a
this
probiotic,
explains
and
so
call it a
much.
day.
This explains so much, actually.
Elaborate. What does it explain about me?
So much,
I don't
actually.
need to elaborate. So much, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Really tells us everything we need to know.
I pop a probiotic and a multivitamin and go about my day.
I mean, multivitamins are elite, so that's fair, I guess.
True.
We do love our multivitamins.
I stopped drinking coffee because I was starting to become caffeine resistant,
Mm.
and I'm not trading calories for caffeine. Sorry, not doing it. Just not doing it.
I mean, that's fair.
Folks, they want to take your caffeine.
They want
gonna
your
start-
caffeine.
I'm gonna start dry scooping my pre-workout.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. Just go
It's
hard
like the
with
super
it.
soldier serum.
Pre-workout? Yeah. Eli, when he takes his pre-workout for about an hour afterward, he is the most dangerous thing in Indiana.
I think you mean Illinois.
No, the
not
Sorry,
Indiana.
Illinois.
The corn's
I-
pretty dangerous, man.
I have Indiana on the brain.
So you're
The
good.
corn.
Corn.
I've actually never taken pre-workout,
It's-
and I would be terrified to see
It's
what it
like
would be like on pre-workout.
one molecule away from crack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine has a lot of beta alanine in it, so I just get real itchy, real fast.
Mhm.
Your face starts itching, your ass starts itching. So when you're in the middle of the gym itching your face and your ass, you look real weird.
Yeah. It's just like
yeah.
that.
As someone who is like, oh no, my tummy hurts after drinking coffee, I'm gonna have tea instead. I think that pre-workout is probably a little bit out of the.
Dude, other Connor on pre is so funny. We'll be like mid-set, and he's just gonna look at me dead in my eyes. He's like, dude, I'm about to shit my pants. So funny. He just disappears for 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah. That's fair. My god. I keep on seeing his TikToks on my For You page.
Do you follow other Connor on TikTok?
Well, yeah, he popped up out of the blue, and I was like, oh, like, that's fun. And so I followed him, and then now it's just, like, every other day, or whenever he posts, I'm like, oh, look, another one. I see him shaking his ass and trying to get me to buy a house to have my name put on a list.
Dude, he was reading his TikTok comments, and for context of everyone else, he's trying to get into real estate, so he like does like house tours on his TikTok. And he posted one where he shoved like some towels in his butt padding area, right? And all of the comments were just like, "Oh, dude, you're such a power bottom." And he's like, "I think I reached the wrong audience with this one."
No, it's just so fucking funny.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah. Those are facts.
Smaller than me now, but you know, who's counting? Me. I'm counting.
Clearly you, man.
Yeah. You are indeed the one counting.
I can go around calling him a small fry. Makes me feel big.
Maybe that's just the sign of a small man.
Hey. Not cool.
Look, you haven't
I have
been to
very
the gym in
fragile
4 days.
feelings.
You've lost it all, Connor. You've lost it all.
It's
all
all
those
gone.
gains, gone.
Dude, it feels like it. It feel like not being in that environment for 4 days. I'm like, dude, I'm so pudgy. I'm so out of shape. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, and then here you are just walking by a mirror, still jacked.
Yeah, you know. But I could be more jacked if I went those 4 days.
4 days. That's like 4 fly generations.
So true.
The infinitesimal percentage of muscle I would have gained is like non-existent, but still.
Look, when you're about to fight God, every bit of muscle is necessary. By fight God, I mean get a full 8 hours of sleep every night. But you still need
could
all
not
your
be
strength
me.
for that.
Could not be me. The city needs me, man.
You're like Batman if you had none of Batman's traits, but were still white.
Yes. I actually did go as Batman for Halloween.
Ah. Well
I got
then,
the eye black and everything.
so then you're more okay. You're closer to Batman then. My apologies. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah, still pulled no women at the party, but I really am like that.
You're just Pattinson, Batman. Don't worry about it.
A lot of people they were like, "Who are you?" I was like, "You wouldn't get it." I had like the motorcycle jacket on and like the eye black and the mask and everything.
Oh.
How weird was your Batman costume? Nobody knew you were.
Well, no,
Batman.
it was like the beginning of the Pattinson movie when he's like just walking the street like with his suit and his backpack and all that.
Okay.
Most of I mean, I'd say like half the people got it because you know they saw the movie, but the other half were like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Get out of my face, okay? You don't even know who I am. You know what? Good. You don't know who I am. It's working."
Did any women know that you were Pattinson?
No.
Well-
I don't think a single one. I was like, whatever, dude. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
I see. Well, I mean, you just look. You're a patient fisherman, Connor. You're patient. You're waiting for the right fish.
I suppose. I don't even think I've thrown the reel out yet, you know? I'm still baiting the hook. I'm trying to tie the line. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fish.
Wait a second. I don't know how to fish.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this knot? Turns out every time he's casting it, like the hook just drops off.
You're gonna start throwing dynamite in the lake.
Bomb the fish out.
What is dynamite in reference to in this metaphor? What's bombing the lake?
Doxing women if they don't.
Yo, maybe we don't do that.
Here's your IP address. So, we going to the movies or what?
I can't wait to get back here next week and just hear, yeah, guys, Connor got arrested.
Yeah,
He's actually phoning his whole performance.
Yeah, hey guys, Connor threw dynamite in the lake. He's not gonna be back for a while.
We'll see him
If
for a
you
session.
know, you know.
2, maybe 3 years.
It's okay. He'll make a surprise appearance at the end of World Arc 3. It's great. Connor's like, what happened?
I'm gonna do it all in my Batman costumes. I'll just be like, what do you mean? They were like obviously a drug lord. I had to dox them.
Obviously.
Had to go fight crime.
I think
In reality, I'm
that
just
bodes well
beating
for
up
your
homeless
case of
people.
not being a crazy person.
Hey, insanity is a defense. I could use that.
I wouldn't recommend it. Not a lawyer yet, but would not recommend that.
Yeah, it's like 1%
Your Honor.
of success rate or something like that.
Your Honor, if you convict me, you're gay. How about that?
Well, now you're cooking.
Shouldn't have started that.
Alright, though. We have a session to get to, though. Might not go as long, because if we run up to a certain event, I'll probably want Jonah here for that. But I think...
Oh, is Jonah's like scheduled to not be here?
Yeah, because Jonah's getting married.
Yes, he got
Cringe.
engaged.
Cringe.
Quote unquote engaged.
I can't believe he created all those AI-generated images.
That's crazy. You can tell by looking at their hands.
Exactly.
Unnatural hands.
Unnatural.
Alright, but Ryan, would you do the honors of giving the recap of last session?
I can. So
Can you
last
also put
session.
a little bit of emphasis on what happened at the very end, because I was kind of confused. And
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry about it, man, bro. So we started last session by all of us retreating into Lazarus's city.
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus, who built a city for us, you know, with his mind. Pretty cool guy. We love Lazarus here. We all retreated into this city, and we had a fairly large amount of downtime,
I'd say so.
where everyone was kind of doing their own thing. Lazarus was building us all armor. We were getting ready to fight. And then, Leo had a conversation with Gatsy Grim, and we were like, that's crazy, we should not fight, because we're probably just gonna fucking die. And then Gatsy was like, well, unless you can directly beam your experiences into their brains, probably not gonna work. And then the brand of Zik started glowing, with high magic, and I was like, oh wait, we can do that! So, we all got together, we put our brains together, we put our efforts together, and we built our device that will beam the Proeliad, roll credits, into everyone's brains.
Again, like, that... You summoned every brain cell all at once. It legitimately shocked me. I'm very rarely shocked anymore. That was one of them.
Hey, it's a good... Hey, the plan works.
Then go to...
Amazing.
Yeah.
But, so basically our plan is to go to the Herald, beat the Herald up, break his staff, and then use our device to draw the Nether out of that staff, out of the people, and into the Anthro pike that we got, and then beam the Proeliad directly into their minds. Be like, hey, this plan is going to obliterate everything. Maybe don't do that.
Mm-hmm. While giving them all a
And
choice.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Then Lazarus kept building. Petros did some writing, and the Proeliad started talking to him. It was very curious as to what he had to say about truth and everything. But the Proeliad, because it's written with the quill, technically has some of the same properties as a scroll of Meropis, which is very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But, at the end of the day, Faustus, he got the last mountain,
Yep, he did.
just in case he needs to go sicko mode
Just in case.
on the haters. And then Clarion was like, "Ooh, I have a good idea. I'm going to train the changelings, and then I'm going to give some of them the curse of leadership."
Yeah.
Now, if you're like me, I was sitting there like, "What the fuck?" But Clarion thought this was a great idea, and he was trying to figure out who to give the curse of leadership to, and then Emotion showed up and was like, "Hey, you don't actually have to curse them, right? You could just inspire them to do it. And I can tell you how to do it if you make a deal with me." And Clarion said, "I agree," and made a deal with Emotion.
Yep.
And so Clarion got his deal. He got his leaders. And Emotion kind of just sat back and was like, "Ooh, look at all this emotion. Look at all these feelings. Ooh, everything is coming together.
We're cooking now.
We're cooking now." What is she cooking?
Mmm.
But that's kind of where we ended off last time.
Correct.
All right.
So, do you understand what happened, Eli?
Yeah, I was confused as to who the person was. I thought that they were connected to Emotion, but I didn't realize they were the avatar of Emotion.
Oh no, that was Emotion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm very happy that I didn't fall for it.
It wasn't necessarily you falling for it, just her being like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
She was a little angry.
Understandably.
It's alright. She found a new guy. A better guy. A rebound, if you will.
Ooh, yikers.
Hee. But
It's okay. Rebounds never work out, so we'll be okay.
at this moment, though, we pick up in the final hours of all of you being in Lazarus's dimension. As you're set to try and leave tomorrow. So I must ask, what are you guys doing? As
Can Leo organize a meal for everyone?
sure.
I'm just gonna go chill with Faustus.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Leo's gonna organize a little final dinner for the group.
Oh, who won the 1v1 between me and Faustus?
Each of you roll a d20.
Remember, I didn't have armor on, Eli, so if I take this, I take this.
Remember, I didn't have my belt on, so if I take this, I take this.
18.
Fuck.
Let's go!
Really?
That's crazy.
Wow. You could
Lazarus
just
is
save
Batman
that for an
first.
artificing check or something.
I had to know. Eli.
Damn, he really didn't save that for an artificing check. Well, then you did get the dub, Lazarus.
I won't bring it up.
Fair enough. Between the both of you, what do you think happened? How do you think Lazarus won?
You know what? Despite our roles not being close, I'm gonna say it was a close match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Eli's the combatant of the group. So yeah, I'd say I probably won from a lucky shot if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
I think it's possible that things just got into like that Lazarus was able to keep it like a boxing fight for long enough that like I couldn't really keep up. So I'm not as good at like hand to hand as Lazarus is. So
That's true.
yeah.
Very true.
I'm
Then
faster than him.
fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you're able to keep me at a distance for a while, so couldn't do anything.
And would all of you be eating together the meal that Leo prepared?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you prepare, Leo?
Ooh. Leo spent all afternoon cooking.
Oh,
I'm assuming in here he can kind of get whatever like food Lazarus put in here, like
yeah.
so. It's probably like it's probably like a roasted ham with some corn. Do we have potatoes?
You do.
Some mashed potatoes. He found some found a bunch of drinks in one of the cellars that he brought out for everyone. He got some tried to get as fresh fruit as he could,
That's fair.
but he's making a big dinner for everyone.
Biggest dinner. Awesome, awesome. Then is there anything you guys are specifically talking about or doing as you're sitting down?
How's everyone feeling? I mean, leave tomorrow.
I feel pretty confident.
Yeah, that's good.
The last time the world was completely on our shoulders, turned out going pretty good. So
Well, we all died.
You all
but
die,
hey.
yeah.
We-
like we stopped the taxia.
we did win.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could have lost, and then none of us would be here.
Losing and dying is worse than winning and dying. So
I prefer
it's
to
not as
win
good
and
as
not
winning
die,
and
but
surviving. But
Yeah. Let's not make a plan to die.
yeah,
we'll call it Plan Z.
Plan Z.
Cool. Plan Z. Die, I guess.
That's all I got in that plan so far. So we'll just put that in the filing cabinet.
Yeah. Well, it's our plan. Seems like it could really work. The device. Lazarus, did you think of a name?
Um, Akira. Just gonna blast everyone with memories with Proeliad like Akira.
I
You ever read that book? It was really great back where I was.
afraid I haven't, but all right, that's what it's called then.
That's the prototype name.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, you get the final call since you're the artificer. I was thinking
I
something
got
like,
it. Neuralink.
Okay,
Neuralink. Come on. We're linking all of our neurons together.
No, I kind of get a bad vibe.
We
from
don't like
that.
it.
Truly, this is why Jindosh did all the naming.
I didn't name anything except for the rock from God, but That just rolled real well. I don't know. What was your idea, Leo?
Oh, I was thinking something like the connector.
Oh, a Neuralink. Why don't we ask the writer, Petros? What do you think?
I don't even know what neurons are.
Well, you see, they're this. I'm just not gonna explain.
Yeah, I like connector. If we're in the middle of some shit, who
Yes,
the fuck is
Neuralink
gonna
is
call
a-
out Neuralink?
I would,
You
but
need
that's
the
just me.
connector.
Fine, we'll call it a connector.
All right. Well, at least stop calling it the device now.
Ominous though. It had like a nice little like anonymity to it, you know? The device.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But glad everyone's feeling good. Gonna be honest, I'm pretty nervous, you know. All of reality
time?
is on our back.
First time?
Yes, actually.
You get used to it.
That's kind of a horrifying thought, but okay.
I don't know, I'm not good at pep talks.
I mean, it is a scary thing, but when you're in the moment, you don't really think about it. You just think about doing your job, making sure that you do what you always do.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I guess how much else you can do at the end of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Did you make dessert, Leo?
oh yeah, I can make dessert.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I was gonna make some brownies.
Brownies.
Love brownies.
All right, let me get my apron on. I'll be just a moment. And Leo's gonna run, go find his apron, and he's gonna make some brownies.
Gotcha. Then, as you go and make some brownies, Leo, make a perception check.
Okay. Three.
Everything's fine. You make your brownies.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I run back out with my brownies.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And-
here we are.
They smell good, hot and ready. Perfect for scarfing down.
Mouse is gonna scarf him down then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you're being real ominous.
Don't worry, it's good. They're delicious brownies.
How's you ate all of them?
Ate the whole thing.
It's like Patrick, like he's just a vacuum cleaner.
Gotta have those,
All the brownies. Now I'm
gotta have those
starve.
simple carbs, man. Simple carbs.
Oh man. I can always make more.
Ah, it's fine. Maybe I should sleep tonight. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Probably.
At least give your mind a break.
It has been a very long time.
When was the last time you slept?
How long has it been since Faustus died?
Oh, yes. A while. This would have been what Faustus died towards the beginning of New Witty, so you're looking at basically 2 months, which equivalency, we'll call it about 100 days.
Oh, it's been like 2 months, maybe a little over.
Doesn't seem healthy.
Probably not.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to just sleep tonight. Rest. Get yourself ready for what comes next.
Then are all of you going to go get some sleep?
I think so.
Lazarus will try.
All right. Then, as all of you head to bed, let me see here. Petros, can you make a perception check?
Perception. Let's see. There's my perception. Ugh. I rolled the same thing as Ryan, a 2 plus 3, so that's a 5.
Everything's good. Sleep finds you easily.
Yay.
Thumbs up. For Lazarus, what's your bedtime routine? Like, how are you going about getting ready for bed? Are you just like falling flat into it, or because you haven't done this in a while?
He'd probably eject out of his suit, and his suit would just flop to the ground. Sit on his bed, try to remember how to sleep exactly. Yeah, he'd probably just roll into bed and start trying to find a comfortable position.
Fair enough. Very nice, very nice. In that case, as you kind of finally close your eyes, begin to go to bed, your body would finally be able to start properly regenerating, as momentarily your Torvian is, or not Torvian, but your Thalgar is going to be given a bit of a break. You would wake up at 1 hit point, but you now don't have, probably clerics and people are going to have to come attend to you, but this is not something that's going to happen in the middle of a battle now, where you would instantly be dropped to 0 hit points and multiple failed death saves. Congratulations, Connor! You have averted disaster.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. What am I just gonna wake up half dead, dead basically?
You wake up coughing up blood, your entire body shaking and trembling, as you're going into something called Aether Shock. And Aether Shock is something where Aether Souls can regenerate rapidly. But even Aether Souls have limits, and
your Thalagar has pushed that limit far past what even Aether Souls should be able to do. And now there's kind of like this little dilemma. So, with this, your body is just doing everything it can to regenerate, to keep you alive, to make sure that it can finally like properly begin to like function. Like essentially, it's like you were supposed to have an oil change 3,000 miles ago, or not even 3,000. Like you're supposed to have an oil change every like 3 to 5,000 miles. You've been driving, and now it's 100,000 miles. You haven't gotten your oil changed, and so now the mechanics are finally like, "Damn! Finally, we can start fixing this thing up." That's you.
I would probably immediately call Leo on the earring.
Okay.
All right.
Leo.
What?
I'm not good. Come to my room.
I'm coming. I'm calling clerics. Yeah.
Oh, and when you get there, like you find like there's a team of about 20 clerics around and like medical professionals. Like they're giving Lazarus fluids via an IV, checking all his vitals.
Dear God. Has Leo heard of Aether Shock?
Yeah, like again, like you know about it in like the theoretical sense. Like, it's theoretically possible if you hit someone in the chest at just the right moment, like in like this 1/1 millionth of like a spot, you can cause their lungs to burst, or like one lung to burst in like the right way. But it's so infinitesimally rare. Like, no doctor is going to walk in and be like, "Oh, you have chest pain? You were hit in the chest? Oh, yeah, your lung exploded." Because, like, your friend just, like, hit you in the chest.
So like Damar Hamlin, kind of?
It's kind of like Damar Hamlin. Well, that was more, like, his heart. But it's the exact same principle of, like, this is so infinitesimally rare and small, no one is considering it. But now you've just watched a dude get hit in the chest and basically his heart stopped. Like, this is Aether Shock.
Leo will walk up to one of the clerics. Just, what happened here?
We don't know, sir. His body, it's fucked up. It's not good.
It is weird.
We don't know. His aether's keeping him alive, but and you watch as this person like pulls out like a vial of blood like that they've taken from a syringe, and like it's still in the syringe, and she pushes it out, and Lazarus's blood is like peanut butter.
Oh,
It's not good.
that's really not good. I mean, it doesn't seem to be attack of any kind. Like, there's no like physical injuries on him, right?
Oh, well, sir, we've discerned that he's been asleep or not asleep, but he hasn't slept in more than 60 days. Hard to tell an exact.
100 days, I think, is what he said.
I see. We think that might have something to do with it, as well as a series of just magical injuries that have been patched over. There are strange fluctuations with his etheric signature. He's more stable now, though.
That's good.
He should pull through, but even now his third eye is healing his body, making it so that he doesn't instantly die.
Right. I mean, that's weird. Never seen anything like this before. The theoretical stuff like Aether Shock.
If this is Aether Shock, he's one tough cookie, sir.
Yeah, Lazarus, you definitely are. Let me talk to him. Hey Lazarus,
Hi, Leo.
you, wow, how are you feeling?
Oh, great. Never been better.
Right. No, I can tell that you're, well, to be honest here, Lazarus, your body has essentially given out from what the doctors can tell.
They said I was going to make it, though, right? I'm good.
Yeah, you've stabilized. You should be fine. I mean, we have clerics here, and your third eye is healing you, but I mean, your etheric signature has been all messed up. Some of your old injuries are coming out. Uh, not great. Not great at all. I suppose it's better it's happened in the safety of our little pocket dimension, either out on a march or in a battle. But
Yeah. I mean, I should be back in, what, a couple days? A day or two?
I'll look at the doctor.
For the average patient, I would suggest perhaps weeks of bed rest. The average Aether soul. The average person would have been dead a long time ago.
Right.
For this, I can continue running tests. We can give him fluids and the like. I do know that we're supposed to be moving out today. But we can try and get him into tip-top. Hey, isn't this the guy that's supposed to open up this dimension and let us out?
Yeah, we
details.
do need him on his feet.
You can see the guy,
Lazarus?
starts sweating.
Alright, Lazarus, you almost died, so that's not good.
Nah, won't be the first time.
Yeah, I know. Doctor, do you know would you be able to determine if him sleeping more would have more effects like this, or would it?
He should sleep more.
Okay, yeah. Lazarus,
I believe that with his current state, if someone did critical damage to this Thalagar, let alone removing it, he would instantly die, and likely this would result in an explosion, as all the energies that had been flooding his body would be released in a violent outburst.
Okay, Lazarus, you're gonna sleep every night from now on.
Hey, give me a piece of paper real quick.
Yeah, I'll get him a piece of paper.
Okay. Am I able to draw, sketch something?
Yeah, here's the thing. You feel incredibly tired and bad, but, if you needed to, you could get up and walk around. Because, again, your Thalagar allows you to do incredible things, because you're technically not exhausted.
Okay. I'm just going to very quickly draw a minor adjustment to my suit. That's going to basically make it so that we can hook up IVs inside of the suit, so I can be fed IVs while I'm in the suit. I'm gonna give this to Leo. Grab my suit and give this to Jindosh.
Okay. Leo will nod on doctors. Keep taking care of him. I mean, obviously, that's what you're gonna do, but I'll be back.
And Lazarus, as you're watching him go, make a perception check.
Oh boy. I wonder if I will succeed. Yes. What is my perception? Oh, plus 6, 24.
24. Okay. Then, as you're watching Leo walk out, your eye falls upon kind of one of the tables that doctors are setting things down on, and you watch a stethoscope begin to flicker with red energy, red lightning, as it begins to shake and then It vanishes, Lazarus. Just pops out of existence. No one noticed but you.
That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna need to get on my feet very soon. I guess seeing this, I'm going to like violently grab the doctor and like pull him closer to me.
You're here in a pocket dimension. The year is 715 AR.
I know all that. How much sleep do I need before I am adequately able to be on my feet?
Truthfully, I don't know. I would want you to get as much sleep as humanly possible over the course of the next 2 weeks.
That's unfortunately not an option. When are we leaving this dimension?
We're supposed to. You're supposed to be getting us out of here today.
We have a time.
I just work here. You're part of the leadership, sir.
Did anyone tell us a time, or we're just leaving whenever?
No, you guys haven't decided on an exact time. You just said,
I mean,
all right, today.
technically, 11:59.
Well,
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Thank you, Doctor. I'm gonna release him. I'm gonna go in the earring. Okay, all of you. I know you can hear me because I made these things. Discuss a time in which we will be leaving this. I will be sleeping until then. Kick the door down when you're ready to go.
okay. And you hear Leo.
Okay.
You hear Leo kind of struggling with the armor.
Fair enough.
Hey, Bestie, go find Jindosh.
Okay, bestie. And they flutter off. We'll eventually come back with the location of Carson Jindosh.
Okay. I will bring the armor there to Jindosh, and I will be like, Lazarus said to make some IVs. I put them in his suit. Here's the designs. He's not doing well.
What happened to him?
He hasn't slept in 100 days.
You can see, like, Jindosh does kind of like a double take. Right. I see why there is a need for really this many IV ports. Are you sure we won't just liquefy his blood?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he needs to be on his feet. Unfortunately, today, or else make it to Clover in time. If we don't make it to Clover in time,
Right. I'll make an additional adjustment. I maybe can take some of his medical restoration gas and have it constantly pumping through his helmet while he has it on. Might help.
right?
And then Carson will get to work.
Yeah. Leo will go into the earrings. All right. We do need to leave today. What, 8 in the morning right now?
9 a.m. Yeah.
9 a.m. Carson, how long do you need?
This, I should be able to complete it with all the resources at my disposal. 2-3 hours tops.
Cool. How we feel about 4 hours?
4 hours, and then we leave.
Yeah.
That works for me, I guess.
Then will all of you start to spread the word? Everyone's up and out of here in 4 hours?
Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha. Then, are there any final bits of preparation you'd like to do?
Oh, wait, I need to roll my d4.
Oh, so true.
I'm just sleeping.
What I get? 3.
Hey, yo. Set one of your stats to 30 and another one of them to 3.
All right.
Let's go.
Same second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
Neil looks completely down, but he's like the most convincing person you've ever met.
Hey, people just keep on complimenting you as you walk by,
A
Leo.
twink.
This twink has Riz. Everybody run.
I have become the most powerful twink in existence. And you can quote me on that.
Oh. Okay.
What the fuck?
Dope, 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 dope. Dope.
Okay.
Anybody else with any last minute preparations?
Really don't like that the D100 resulted in a 1, but
It's probably fine.
It's probably
Yeah.
fine.
It really doesn't feel fine.
Listen, the last time we rolled a 1 on a D100, everything went perfectly fine.
that is true.
But I mean,
Thank you
the
for
world's
consoling me.
already ending, you know? It can't end more, can it?
Well, it can end faster, is I think the bigger problem.
I suppose that's true.
Did you say anything in like the earpiece about Did you communicate that?
Communicate what?
That like the stethoscope disappeared.
Oh, me? No, I haven't said a word.
Oh, great.
But at this point, at about noon on the 36th of Hafe, I think probably Faustus, you're out walking, helping to guide people, making sure that there will be an orderly exit from this dimension. And that's when the sky begins to open up. As you watch as this crackling tendril of red lightning pierces the pocket dimension. And as you look up and you watch it, Faustus, you see the tendril gives kind of like this pulse, and a whole building evaporates here. And then you watch as different tendrils start to pop through as well. Some from beneath the ground, others in the sky. Others are just coming through at almost like horizontal angles along the edges of this fake Iverdal that Lazarus has built. Something has found you here. And
Okay, time to leave.
Yeah.
We're leaving now. Hopefully whatever's outside the pocket dimension isn't worse.
Don't kick the door down. I'm still eeping.
We need. We need to get Lazarus.
All right, let's go get Lazarus.
all right.
Alright.
Then, as all of you run to get Lazarus, you kind of kick the door down, and you just see like all the doctors and people staring up at the sky, like there is panic about as your friends quickly shake you awake, Lazarus.
My suit. Where's my suit?
Jinjos has it.
And
Okay.
Carson
I'm gonna fall out
is-
of bed
Need
and
to
throw
go
up.
now.
Carson's
Okay,
right behind
um,
with the suit.
All right, here you go,
Give me the
Lazarus.
suit.
I'm really sorry about this, but we are out of time.
Yeah. All right, I suit up like fucking Iron Man.
Gotcha. As you suit up, you can see Carson begins directing the doctors to like put IV fluid, vitamins, nutrients into different ports in the suit that he's added. And like you will yourself up, Lazarus, still fighting the exhaustion. And at this point, Ivan Belsky is going to run in. What is going on here? Do you look at the
Leaving
sky?
Now, we're going.
All right.
Something found us. We need to go.
Yes. Quickly, open the portal.
Opening. I hit the button and open it.
All right. Where are you trying to open it at?
Ooh! What? Should we just do the Jindosh research facility that we entered at?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, how many days is it to Clover from there?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good
that
enough.
works.
Yeah. Good enough.
Gotcha. Then as you begin to like pull up your machine and input that location, you hear a voice over the comms, Lazarus, that chills your bones. Location not found.
Oh shit. Um. What about Avum? Avum's like near the Jindosh research facility.
Location
Yeah, try that.
not
Okay.
found.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Um.
Do we want to just drop right into Clover at this point?
That would be wild. Do you want to do it? Fuck it. We'll try it. We'll do Clover.
Location unreachable. Wards and defenses too strong.
Okay, that makes sense.
Lazarus, ask it where we can drop.
Yeah, let me ask that. Where can we go?
You can see it's like going to like basically start trying to go through this list, and it's going to start like bricking Lazarus, as it's basically you asked it to say, hey, where's everywhere that we could potentially pop out? That's like a lot of information.
Try Care,
You're
try
getting
Care
down.
Ortis. Try near Care Ortis.
Okay, near Care Ortis.
Location unstable. Are you sure?
Yes,
Yes, fuck it! Get us out of here!
it exists.
Very well. And at this moment, as you like hit it, like this portal begins to open. The portal that you used to enter inside this place. And Ivan's just gonna nod. All right, everybody through the portal now. We'll figure everything out later. And are all of you
Don't need to
fleeing?
tell me twice.
Okay. Then, as you go and leap through the portal, all of you kind of each blink. But I must ask, who's the first one out of the portal? Who's the first one through?
Probably Faustus.
Faustus,
I'll
okay.
say.
Then Faustus, as you come charging through, your eyes are not greeted by sunlight. You're greeted by a broken land, broken world, dust and clouds covering the sky. This general red hue spreading over the entirety of this place. And as more and more people come behind you, you just look at a completely alien landscape. You've been to Care Ortis, Faustus. Your native home is Zell. This doesn't resemble anything that you've known before. And as the rest of you come running out, all you can do, and all many people can do for a while, is to just look around.
Okay.
And Ivan, I think, is going to look over to you, Lazarus. This is the right location?
It's one of the only places it would let us go.
I see. All right. And Ivan is going to have one of his aides come over, and he's going to look to you, not Faustus, but Petros. Can you use your legomancy? We need an accurate map. If the land looks like this now, I mean, we only have a scarce few days to get to Clover.
Right, yeah. And I guess I will make a map, right? That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm. He does wish for a map.
Cool.
Then go ahead and I'll say make both an Arcana and a History check.
Okay. Alright, let me see. Where's my Arcana? Here we go. Okay, this one is for Arcana. Oh, that landed on a corner. Not bad, but it could be better. That's a 12.
Okay.
And then you said history.
Correct.
History is a 22.
Then, as you pour your legomantic magics into this paper, Petros, you kind of blink as you watch as the map alters. And you hope it's not real. But a map of Ramesh is produced.
Oh boy. Well, all we can do is focus on our own shit and hope that that fixes things enough.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Petros, can you try this again? Perhaps it's just the energy that is skewing what is being shown.
I mean, I could try it again, although I don't see why it would be wrong like that.
All right. Please, try it again anyway. Leo, Lazarus, Clarion, are you able to help lend your magic to correct the spell to make sure that we are getting accurate data?
Sure. We can try. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I will try again then.
You can make the checks at advantage then.
Okay. Arcana. Fuck. Arcana is exactly the same. That's a 12.
Flash of Genius 17.
Woo.
Okay. Cool. History is 27.
Gotcha. Then, as you go through, the map does actually change and alter. One of the islands in the Draconic Kingdom is now gone.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's
Well.
exactly the same.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, this is really not good.
So, fuck.
There's nothing left to do. Faustus, get the army moving forward. We'll need the changelings as a vanguard. We'll push through Care Ortis and make it to Clover.
Faustus is gonna get moving on organizing the army.
Then Ivan's going to turn to Petros and Leo. Please begin telling the others that this is limited to the nation of Zell. This is a result of a magic that they've been tampering with. And if we don't stop this, this power, this energy will spread across Ramesh. We cannot let them know that they have no home to go back to.
You'll look at Petros.
Okay. I guess we can do that until we get moving again.
Good, good. We'll want to be out of here within the hour. We have hundreds of miles between us and Clover. We'll be cutting it close. I have no doubt. Come on now. Heads high. We push forward. And Ivan's going to leave and begin, you think, going and trying to talk with subordinates, aides, other members. Is there anything you guys are doing before you head out?
Can I try to call Zell on the earring?
As you attempt to make the call, you get this crackling. It kind of is there in the background, but perhaps growing ever so slightly. Lazarus, there's interference of some kind.
That's not very good. I suppose I would go tell Faustus that hey, we don't have contact with Zell.
Well, I guess it doesn't change what we're gonna do anyway, but
No, it doesn't. It's just, I suppose, good to know.
yeah. Yeah. Oh shit.
Putting it mildly.
Yeah.
How's Bestie doing?
Besky is like shivering. You can see the little bird is looking around and they don't seem very happy at all.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't good, is it, Bestie?
Well, Bestie, if it feels really wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And you watch as Bestie kind of flutters off your shoulder and just kind of hops across the ground, and you watch as Bestie just phases through like a rock that's there and just begins moving back and forth through it. And then eventually the rock just kind of. You know how a mushroom, some of them, when you step on them, they just kind of explode out into spores? It's like that. Only instead of spores, it's just like this dark sand. As Bestie will kind of like hop back in surprise and flutter back up to you.
Yeah. Ritual succeeds. Everything boss is working for won't matter.
I don't. How do you think the boss is doing, Bestie?
Probably not great. He's strong, though. He can hold on. Right?
What's he holding on to, Bestie?
I guess. The hope that we'll be able to fix this. And maybe everything he's holding won't come crumbling down. I don't think we have to stop the Herald.
We will, Bestie. We'll fix all this, right?
Yeah.
I think your bird is just going to kind of lay against the crook of your neck. Leo, just looking for comfort.
Leo will pet the bird. Wrap, put it under his sash.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of snuggle it in there.
Mm-hmm.
No. Hey, Petros?
Yes.
I don't know if I can lie to the people.
That's fine. I was kind of lying to Ivan. I don't know if I don't know if telling them that, you know, everything is back home is just gone is would I don't know if that would affect them in any negative way. I know we need everybody in the tip top shape.
Right. We can tell them the truth, right? That this is the Herald of Zel's doing. This is everything we're fighting to stop. If we don't, then all of Ramesh will collapse. Everything will collapse.
Yeah. I was thinking something like that.
Yeah. I think we should probably try that.
Yeah. I think that would. I think that they don't necessarily need to know about the specifics of the map. I think just telling them about, you know, all this stuff here, everything that's happening is what we're fighting against.
Yeah. Although, Still leaves a pit in my stomach.
I'd like both of you to go ahead and make just straight charisma checks for trying to let the people know what's happening, also not have them completely panic.
28.
Yeah, that's 24 for Petros.
Okay. Then the message that you spread takes root. The people are scared, but the resolve and conviction that you give them keeps them moving. Fastest you're able to rally a vanguard and get the army ready to move. And Gatsby is going to kind of walk up to you as this is all going on. I guess I need to find a new catchphrase. How much mud? Never expected that one.
I was just gonna sort of like touch the ground a little bit. Say, yeah. Weird being in the land school and there's land you've never been on before.
I'd agree. Been mercenary captain in these lands for now more than a decade. I know this area well. Thought I did.
Well, I might not recognize it, but we still have to fight for it, don't we?
Aye, we do. Best not to gripe about it. Best get it done.
I
I don't even fully know what getting it done means now, though.
don't know. But the Herald needs to be stopped. And if I can do that, we can do that.
I
Then I trust that, the others in their plan will work.
It's better to do it than live in fear of it. Say one thing for this Herald. Say he's a cunt.
Cassius will just sort of laugh and say, yeah, he is. Well, we'll see if we get to kill him or not, or if he's kept alive to be tried by an authority, but to imagine what kind of authority that would be.
We'll see. Come on. I don't want to be out here any longer than I have to be.
Cassius will just sort of nod and join him.
And will all of you begin your march towards the final battle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Then here's a choice. Care Ortis lies between you and Clover. Are you wishing to go through Care Ortis or try to take a path around it?
How much would going around it add?
Impossible to tell with this
That's
landscape.
nice.
And Carol just looks desolate, right?
You're still a ways away from Ker Ortis. You were dropped off at the quote-unquote safest location near Ker Ortis.
I mean, your thing did say Care Ortis was unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say we go around it, because if there is something in it, we risk losing men, and that's not quite something we can do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same boat. We can't risk combat in Care Ortis that if we fail, then it's over.
Yeah.
I also have
We need
one
to
hit point.
guarantee that we at least have a shot to fight the Herald.
Hopefully, yeah.
No. Guarantees a strong.
We go
Give a
through
better
Care Ortis,
chance.
we make it there faster. But we have to go through whatever's in Care Ortis.
Can we tell, is time been affected at all? Like the passage of time, is time moving differently or anything like that?
Not that you can tell right now.
Okay.
I say we go around, but that's just me.
Yeah, I say go around.
2 for go around. Do we have a third?
Yeah. I mean, we really don't know what's in Care Ortis. It could be nothing.
I'm gonna
but
say go around.
it could be some really bad shit.
Gotcha. Then, who would like to be at the front, leading the army through this landscape, choosing the trails, choosing the paths, making the calls?
Hostess, you
Leo
know this
have
place
his...
well.
Yeah, know this place well, quote unquote, over to this place is. Will Leo have like his charisma thing the whole time?
No, it will probably be cycling through.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, then you could just make everyone pretty confident in your decisions.
Even if they're bad.
Yeah, even if they're bad, at least everyone will be like, oh yeah. Yeah, alright, I'll do it.
Alright. Then make a survival check for me.
Oh, I was hoping you would pick that one. Alright.
That's just what it is.
Lazarus, prepare tactical.
Prepare tactical. I think he's
Do it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yo, Flash of Genius, 25.
The 25.
Okay. A tactical flash of genius. Then, I'd like you to roll a D100 twice.
First one. Wow, it's straight down the middle. And the second one. I like
Good.
that.
Okay. Let me see something else for that second roll.
You don't need to see anything. It's great news.
Very interesting. Okay. Then, as you begin moving along, first day will pass as you are out here in this place, this dead and destroyed world. You keep on inching closer to Cair Ortis. The second day of travel passes. The land here is constantly shaking and in flux, red lightning cutting through the sky. As you're moving along, Faustus, you come to a ridgeline and you can see a crater. And you begin to direct the army around it. And that's when, with that 25, you realize, wait a minute. It's not a crater. You found a footprint, Faustus. About 2 miles across. And with that 25, you know that there is nothing on Ramesh that could make a footprint of that size. But Petros and Lazarus and Clarion, even Leo, are able to confirm the worst. The titanic magic emanating from this footprint. Is this a Titan? Is this how big they are? Is this just the latent power of one of their footfalls? Perhaps. How many are loose? Where are all the vitality gates? What's keeping them back? You don't know the answer to any of these questions, and while you can guess, you frankly would rather not. So you keep pushing. Closer and closer. Trying to take a wider angle around Cair Ortis. As you're moving, Faustus, Gatsby approaches you. I found trenches, traps along some of these paths. Looks like the surrounding area has been cleared of cover and food. Some of our scouts went to a watering hole. It's been salted. Being realistic about this, I think we might have found an advance army. We can try and go through, get around and be through here. It's likely they have this place trenched up with tunnels all around. Should I get the other members of the Maiden's Council so you can go take a look?
Yeah. Let's do that.
And Gatsby would go and get the rest of you and explain the situation. I figure if we go more south along this route, we might be able to slip through some cover. There used to be an old forest around these parts. Probably not there anymore, but again, if there's anything, better than nothing. Or we could go through, there were meadows here rolling. I would suggest now, though, looking at what we've already seen, it's maybe rocky. Everything's stripped away. But even then, I don't know. Which way? And I'll look over to you, Faustus.
I'm gonna look to the group and be like,
I want to go around south, then up. But do we even have the time to do that?
I don't know.
It's a detour of about 5 miles. We'll have to probably push some people harder, but I don't really want to walk into the jaws of this beast.
Yeah.
I
Just
agree.
5 miles, you said?
5 miles, yeah.
I mean, 5 miles. Okay.
It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we'll have to really, really be on our toes and push, but it's better than walking through what appears to be a trapped area.
Yeah.
Although, have our scouts seen anything? Soldiers?
I could send some in advance, trying to scout that way,
Okay.
but right now, no, we haven't found any soldiers here. I don't know if that's a
Okay.
good or bad thing.
I don't know either. Well, no matter what we do, we should have everyone be on high alert.
I'm assuming we're going scouting first, though. Finding the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will all of you head out and try to find that way?
Yeah.
Alright. Then, as you go, pushing through this area, Gatsby tags along with you. Clarion's there as well. As you make your way through this landscape, you're able to see kind of it's cracked and broken. Sometimes it's as if it's folding in on itself. But you keep going. And kind of on a nearby hilltop, Leo, you're able to see like the first of what appears to be many trenches covered in wire and pikes. But it seems abandoned. You keep going, following the path that all of you had planned on. And you keep on making your way forward, step by step, step by step. And then you can see more trenches. These ones seemingly like torn apart or filled in many different ways. There are bodies here. As Lazarus, you're looking around. It looks like something happened. Did these people turn on themselves? You're not quite sure. Then as you kind of go forward, you can see the stumps of trees. But not really stumps, they're like broken. Like halfway up the trunk, their top halves just kind of gone. This monolithic structure of just cut off and fractured trees. There are people here. They are dead. Eventually, though, as you begin to make your way forward, Faustus, you are finding a trail with lots of cover, probably accommodate your army and the supply train and everything like that. So you kind of pass over a ridge, though. You even see a road, like this old farmer's road. But there's something on the road. Faustus. As you look, you can see a form, a body just sitting there, almost just wreathed in shadow. You can see the body looks up as a broken iris looks at you and through you. Faustus. You see Chloe just sitting in the middle of the road.
Oh God.
At this point, the rest of you see as well.
I wonder
Guys,
if she
we're not-
sees us.
Far
She's
too
still
powerful
looking.
to not know we're already here.
She's still looking.
Oh God. What do we do? What do we do?
I don't think running is an option this time, unfortunately, if she sees us.
You doing anything?
Just looking right now.
Really
Maybe
bad.
if we step back really slowly.
Maybe. I don't like those odds, though.
Well, what's the other option? Go through her?
I mean, I don't know. Try and talk.
Talk? Because that went so well last time?
Well, I don't know how she even got out. I thought Klaus imprisoned her.
That is what worries me. If something happened to Klaus, what do you think will happen to us?
And she's like directly in our way, right?
Yeah. In the way and surrounded by a lot of dead fetusaries. If you had to guess, at the very least, at this part, further away from Kier Ortis, they had a good 7 or 8,000 soldiers just waiting in case you showed up this way.
Oh God.
Well. Am I still at 1 hit point?
No, you're not anymore.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay. I guess I'll roll the d4 again. Good day. Nothing changes.
Oh. I don't know, go talk to her then.
We're not going to be strong enough to, restrain her. Or go around her.
So what's the option?
I don't think we really have any good options at this point. We have to pick our poison, basically.
Can we... Well...
I'm not so sure that it's a good idea to approach her. or engage with her in any way.
Yeah. You have to do.
Even though the
Something.
connector's not finished, is what we have possible to do anything with it?
Potentially. Depends.
Yeah. Oh man. I assume we would have to like whittle her health down, if you know what I mean. Speaking out of game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's still just staring at us, right?
Yeah, still just staring.
She does have an army around her, guys. Remember that.
I don't think that'll matter.
Okay, well, let's just go through the two options. Do we fight or do we run?
Like I said, I don't think we should engage in any way.
Okay, I
We need
agree.
to try and find another way to somehow go around her.
I don't know if we'll be able to go around her.
Yeah, she probably already knows that we're here.
Yeah, just looking directly at us.
Well, we don't have to go this way. I mean, it's just the five of us. We can go back and find another way.
I'll look at Gatsby. What do you think? Any other ways?
I don't know. Gotta be realistic about these things. If she's here, she's seen us. Maybe we all could get away. She'll catch the army, though.
Yeah. That's an afraid of. Well. This is gonna suck, guys.
Say one thing for her, though. She killed these fetusaries.
She did.
It's just boosting my confidence so high, Gatsby.
But why? Why did she do it?
Doesn't she have a spirit bomb tucked away in her pocket that she can just whip out at any moment?
No, but why, Lazarus? Why? Why did she take out this group of fetusaries? I mean,
It
for all we
could
know,
have-
this is exactly what they want.
It could have also been unintentional, just like when we were at whatever that pond or whatever the fuck it was.
Logic's puddle.
Yeah, Logic's puddle. And also when we contained her, like everybody got knocked unconscious. It's not anything that she actively did.
Yeah. Or maybe there's some part of Chloe that still thinks we're her friends.
She hasn't killed us yet.
I mean, she. Yeah.
She wanted us dead. Maybe she would have done it already.
So do you want to talk to her?
Told Klaus that I would try and save her. And I intend to do that.
All right. Well, I got your back. Whatever you decide. Things go south.
How's everyone feeling? Good? Bad? Well, bad,
Spit out.
probably. But
I'm gonna spit out some blood real quick.
Not great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think you're right. Talk to her.
Yeah. see what I can do. Pray for a miracle. Oh boy. I guess I'll step forward and wave at Chloe.
The eye is just gonna settle on you, and then she'll just give a small nod. She's seen you.
Hey Chloe, how you doing?
Hi.
Um, how are you feeling?
I've been better.
You? What's going on?
I'm trying. I know it's not enough. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you don't have anything to apologize for. I mean, can you just tell me what you're trying to do?
They want what's happening at Clover to succeed.
Right?
I want to try and help.
You want to try and help them? Or us?
She'll just nod.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. Can I move a little bit closer? Like, non-threateningly.
Hmm.
I know you... I can't imagine what you're going through right now, Chloe. I'm sorry.
I think I broke the ring. I took his finger. I think I went mad for a bit. I silenced whole worlds.
Sorry.
It wasn't enough. I don't think it will ever be enough. The powers of hell, they faded. I found I could tolerate the noise again. I hoped I'd find you.
Yeah. You found us. I mean, we're on our way to Clover. I mean... I'm really sorry, Chloe. I always wanted to help you, but now I'm sitting here thinking I've made everything worse.
It's okay. I know I don't have much time left. But
What do you mean? Go ahead.
not right. This world, it hurts. Soon, I don't think I'll be able to relate. I know I was like you before. I know I was like them. But that feels like so long ago. I know that soon there won't be anything left. But I want to help. Because I know I once cared for all of you. So much.
I'm sorry. I mean, we all still care for you deeply. Is there anything we can do to help?
Whisper. Even now,
will
your
nod.
voice is so loud.
And Leo will continue the conversation in a whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
And she's going to kind of stand up. Can I help you? One last time.
Leo will nod.
Thank you. And Chloe's just going to look around. And you, Leo, begin to feel power and energy start to radiate from her fingertips. You watch as spirits begin to manifest. You watch as a massive dragon with 13 heads, 5 wings, covered with eyes, begins to manifest out of the air. A series of 2-legged beasts as well, each different, unique, and shifting, is pulled from beyond the grave. Then you begin to feel as the bodies twitch. Petros, you kind of take a step back as it looks like flowers blooming across a vast and broken landscape as hands begin to reach upward towards the sky, bodies being lifted by a magic that you don't know how to pinpoint, Leo. It's not Titanic. It's something far different. As thousands of bodies are resurrected along with their souls at the exact same time as a power spreads through the landscape. And then there is just silence. Just emptiness. As Chloe gives you a nod. Like she's ready to go.
Leo will give a sad, slow nod.
And Chloe will look to you. Should I follow you?
Yeah.
And she will.
make his way back to the group. We're gonna have to explain this to Ivan.
You've explained worse to Ivan.
Yeah. But I think that means the path is clear.
It
Yeah.
is. I've made sure of it.
Well, to Clover. To stop the Herald.
Will you all begin pushing forward then?
Guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Then, as you do, the army pulls back together and makes its way unimpeded through the Care Ortis area. As you are angling towards Clover, is there anything you guys are doing as Chloe's now with all of you on your travel?
Vastus wants to ask her if it's okay if he gets close to her. He wants to give her a hug.
And she'll just silently give you a nod.
Alright, well, Vastus is going to go give Chloe a hug. And he's going to be as silent as he can be while doing it. Just trying to sort of empty the thoughts from his head about everything that's happened with Chloe and like the rest of the world. He just wants to remember Chloe's friendship and all that she means to him. And just sort of let that be the thought in his mind.
And her arms are like vice grips as she just holds on to you tightly. Not saying anything, but you think she knows. At least, you hope so. I think she would just very quietly, so quiet you think it could just be the wind. But she would whisper, "Thank you. And I'm sorry."
Vastus will just say, "Don't be. There's a lot that's happened to all of us that's just out of our control. Thank you just for being you."
And she'll just nod and she'll hug you for as long as you'll let her.
Vastus will like probably just hold her for like a while because she probably needs it. She, no one's gotten even close to her for like a while now, so yeah.
And she'll take in every moment. And she'll say, "I'll try to be as close to you as I can. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. But I want to be close. You're my best friends. I miss you."
Vastus will sort of look around to the others and say, "Don't worry, we're not going anywhere."
And she'll just nod
Can
again.
we do a very quiet group hug?
You could.
Yeah.
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 As you wrap your arms around Chloe, you hear nothing, but would feel her body kind of shake a bit, as if she was crying. But then you push on. Is there anything else you are doing during these days? Any conversations you wish to have as you make your final approach on Clover?
Yeah, is the whole undead army, is it like listening to us, or is it just sort of beholden to what Chloe is saying and
She
doing?
has made it so they would listen to you, but
Okay.
hold on, let me give, do you want the exact number of undead that she's brought along?
I mean, that would be great.
Cool. She hid 1.6 million undead in Care Ortis. All soldiers.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Light work, right?
Well,
light work
that
overreaction, I guess.
changes things.
And here's the thing.
Our life.
They aren't all from Ramesh. There are some pieces of armor, some insignias and things of the like none of you recognize. And you're pretty sure they're from other dimensions, other peoples, other places. Where is she gone? You don't really know.
Boy.
But yeah, she's got a lot of them. They're not the most powerful soldiers. One of your people probably equals 10 of hers. But it's just the Horde. An unending number.
You consider there's 1.6 million of them.
Yes! All in armor with weapons. Moving almost kind of like the changelings above the arena. Like, as soon as an order goes out, they all immediately act and just flow almost as like one continuous organism.
Okay then.
Okay.
On less less military news, I suppose. Would I be able to every night before bed make a healing grenade and use it as like a humidifier in my room?
You would.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
By the time you reach Clover, you would be back to full strength if you were sleeping.
I would be sleeping.
I was gonna make a joke about you should like shoot up on like healing stuff, and then I realized your suit has like a bunch of IVs in it already, so it's basically the same thing.
Lazarus is so high right now, it's not even funny.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta get high on your suit.
Yeah. Especially when you're at death's door.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Well,
this
not
is
just
true.
us. Everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone and everything.
Yippee.
Woohoo! Arquette's fine though.
Arquette is so fun.
Straight chillin'.
That's not terrifying, am I right, guys?
Yeah, and like Petros, you redo the map a few times, and Arquette still seems fairly good. Still
Guys, this is
pretty
giving me a
untouched.
bad feeling about Arquette.
Yeah, why are they doing fine?
But
Are these supposed to be mountains? These the lines and stuff.
Oh, those are hills. I mean, there once was a massive mountain over here. It's kind of fallen a bit. The other lines, though, this is where there maybe was once water.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant, like these lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's along the coast.
Yeah.
Quote unquote
Okay, that makes sense.
coast.
Yeah.
It's more like a continental shelf now that drops into almost like a quicksand like substance.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Fun.
You
To be a
know, I
Grim
always wanted to
Covenant. To
visit a
be a Grim
Draconic
Covenant
kingdom.
player. Do they know about this?
No!
Oh.
And now that Jonah's not here, none of you are gonna tell him.
What? Everything is fine in the Proeliad, I would say.
Everything is fine in the Proeliad. I mean,
Is that what's happening at their next season finale? Or is that later?
well, I mean, I can reveal this now. Their next season finale, they will be encountering the Titans that got free. Because they are
Ah.
operating on the autumnal equinox now.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a swell. They wanted a 10.5 out of 10 campaign, and I'm giving it to them.
See?
You want what he's having? Justice for Gotham!
Just saying, that would have been fucking sick.
Oh, I think you'll have enough on your plate, boys.
Endless. Woo!
Is there anything else that you'd like to do, though, as you continue the approach?
Well, I think this would go without saying, but Petros would continue updating the Proeliad so that everything is up to date, so for when we need it.
I'd say that's probably a good idea. And is that it for you guys? This is your final opportunity before you get outside of Clover.
I think Leo would give a hug to each member of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's good.
he would whisper a short message for Minerva.
And I think as you would whisper that short message, you'd hear Chloe behind you, and she'd just say, "They have her."
They do?
The souls. They've been taking them.
They would, wouldn't they?
They would. It's what they want.
Yeah. I hope we can put those souls to rest.
I hope we can. I think.
Yeah. Nice. I miss them.
I know. They miss you too.
Leo will sadly nod. Best thing I can do for them is give them peace.
And Chloe will just nod at that in agreement.
Clover. Think. Theo's sad, but he's determined to free these souls. Let them rest.
Mm-hmm. Then, as you continue, all of you, as the day approaches, you would arrive at Clover thanks to a 25 survival check and many, many green lights at 4 p.m. on the 45th of Hafe. As you're arriving into these lands, about 50 miles out from Clover, the area becomes green. In fact, beautiful even. It looks normal. Rolling fields of grass, the gray dust and the red lightning that hung in the air has dissipated and has been replaced with beautiful, shining sunlight. It's Edenic, Petros. And as you grow closer, you see it on the horizon. A beautiful golden city shining in the light. A true testament to what was a glorious past. This is Clover, 13 miles across, filled with beautiful twinkling spires. It even has its own private lake constructed for the citizens here. There are a few public roads. A Magna rail system intercuts through the city, which most people use. But really, what catches your eyes the most are the hundreds of miles of trenches. People are dug in here. Tens of thousands of Zelfedasaries and soldiers, along with artillery. That seems to be a form of Lazarus's cannon, once having been recreated by Jindosh. And as all of you look, you can see above this central part of the city where Faustus, you know, the government sits. There's this orb of beautiful red light that crackles as energy is funneled into it. About the city float dozens of saints. You think every saint that the nation of Zel has. Your eyes pass over them all, Leo. These beings of prayer and worship for untold millions, now arrayed in a defensive barrier around. They have turned Clover into an impregnable fortress. And as you arrive, you know that this is it. we find the army begins to array. All of you take your breaths, looking at the task that you must now do. If you fail, it is complete and total collapse. And as all of you sit and look upon the gleaming golden city, it is here we will end for today. As next week, we will pick up with the Maiden's Council and Iverdal beginning the final push, the final effort of the Proeliad. Congratulations, gang! You made it!
Yay.
Did it!
Woo, we did it.
Pregnantable. There's a joke here somewhere.
Give me 20 good men.
Okay. I actually just watched that episode.
It's what we need. 20 good men or one Maiden's Council.
One Maiden's Council. One Maiden's Council. A demon.
Mm-hmm. And a chance.
And a chance. A prayer. A dream. A dream.
A dream.
I always bet on the Maiden's Council.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Jonah missed quite the session.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Bet he had to go get engaged.
Damn.
Yeah, that's great.
What a nerd finding true love.
Yeah.
Okay, you were busy finding true love. We were busy having emotional moments with Chloe, so really, which one is better?
Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness.
Checkmate, atheist.
I know my answer.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I almost gonna die from not doing anything? How is this gonna happen?
Big sleepy.
Can't be letting
Big
this happen,
sleepy.
guys.
Dude, you were big sleepy.
Yeah, you were a little eepy.
Yeah.
I had a
Bro
nickel
zonked,
for every
actually.
time I have almost died just chilling in Iverdal. I'd have like 6 nickels.
Bro, you gotta stop being an Iverdal, that's what I'm saying. Alright,
I
I'm
live
rolling the
here.
final...
Yeah,
I'm rolling the final D4 of the campaign. D. Okay.
I'll allow you to roll again if you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
Or you can take the 3. Up to you.
We'll see. I'll roll again. Lucky
Oh,
number, baby!
it's meant to be, Ryan.
It's meant to be. My charisma is meant to be 30.
Yep.
Make a charisma save. No, you make a charisma save. That's not how this works. My charisma's 30. I tell you how it works.
Let's see, what is
The
my
worst part of
charisma
that
saving
is-
throw? Yeah.
It's like
The worst part is that my strength is a 29. You're beating me
What?
by 1.
I thought
Yeah.
your belt made it a 30.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so currently my charisma saving throw is a plus 16. So,
Based.
and
My intelligence is a
persuasion-
plus 16.
Yeah, so I'm on par.
You're as
Thanks.
You're as sexy as I am smart.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Together we are the SS. Wait.
Wait, hold
Wait,
on.
wait.
Hold back, pause.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
roll back, roll back. I can't wait
Nah. I'm doubling down.
No, no. I can't wait to tell the rest of the parties. Yeah, Twink, save the world.
The twink, the twunk, and the guy with the pocket dimension wardrobe. It's great.
You got